Hey buddy, today I'm going to be installing my replica RMR on my Elite Force Glock 45. I'm going to be using Pro Arms RMR baseplate, and I'm using Airsoft Extreme's replica RMR. Let's get started. First thing we want to do here is break down our 45. You'll do that on both sides here. Pull down the takedown pins or takedown levers, just like a real Glock. You'll slide off just like so. Underneath your rear sight, you will see a Phillips head screw. Let's get this in the light here. Phillips head screw right here, and it's actually threaded into your rear sight. So we'll go ahead and pop that off, and I'll show you what that does. Your base plate will actually come out once you remove that screw, and then you should be able to remove or slide off your factory Glock rear sight. Pro Arms does actually include a replacement screw that actually threads into their base plate. You do want to use some sort of thread lock. And I'm going to use what I use on my real steel firearms, which is Vibra-tite's VC3. With the Vibra-tite is I'll take my screws and I will apply it to the end of my threads. And you'll want to let that sit for about 5 minutes. You don't have to really worry about the VC3 after about 5 minutes. It is dry enough to where it won't stick to anything, but it is a very effective thread locker. Once you have your base plate attached to your slide, you can go ahead and install your RMR to your base plate. There you have it. Last thing you can do, or at least what I like to do, is take a Sharpie paint pen and I'll actually mark my screws. So I'll put a line on the inside screw here, as well as a line on the aim point screws here. That way you can visually tell if they back off or loosen up over time. And if those screws, or if that line ever, becomes misaligned or comes off, you'll know that your screw is backing out and you actually need to address that. Put a line on the inside, as well as 2 lines on the outside. Before I wrap this video up, I just wanted to let you guys know that I run a Safariland 6354DO. It's for a Glock 17 and a Glock 22. And the Elite Force Glock 45 fits perfectly. On here I am running a replica Streamlight TLR1, as well as the replica RMR you just watched me install. Fitment is perfect. Retention is as it should be. There's 0 issues. It's a perfect fit. And for spare magazines, I picked up Army AAP-01 magazines. These function 100% flawlessly in the Elite Force Glock 45, and I run these in S-Tac Kiwi pouches on my first line kit. I hope you guys learned something. I appreciate you watching. Get outside and have fun.